Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Om Ekadantaya Vidmahi Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dantif Prachodayate. Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurame Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvadam. Om Ainkara Hrinkara Rahasya Yukta Shrimkara Gudartha Mahavibhutya Omkara Marma Prasipadinibhyam Namo Namaha Shri Guru Padukabhyam Ugram Viryam Mahavishnum Jwalantam Sarvatobukam Nrisimham Bheshanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamyaham. Om Shri Lakshmi Narasimhabhyam Namaha. Om Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidveshavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sarvebhyah Swagatam. Navaratri Vishesha Kakshayam. Adya Vayam Vishesha Kaksha Arambam Kurmaha. Vari Vasya Rahasyam iti nama. Happy to welcome you all to this session in which we are going to discuss about Vari Vasya Rahasyam as this Navaratri special class. It is good to have a loud thinking, a deep thinking on a great text during these auspicious days. The whole meaning behind the celebration of Navaratri festival is this Ajnana Nivarti, removal of the darkness which is denoted by the demon. Devi annihilates demon and wins success on Vijayadashmi. Like that, these Navaratri 9 nights indicate 9 steps to cross over the ignorance. Those 9 steps are called as Avarana, Nava Avarana. So Ajnana Nivritti has 9 steps. This is what indicated by our chakras also. The Mooladhara chakra indicates the ignorance, attachment, bondage, the hold on this material world, adhyasa, erroneous knowledge, thinking this world as real, this sharira as real, which leads to dukkha. Swadhisthana chakra leads to kama, desires, and Manipuraka chakra leads to desire on wealth. Anahata chakra purely speaks about ego, selfishness, ahankara. The Vishuddhi chakra denotes the bondages, attachments with the relations, human relations, which further leads to dukkha. And Agnya Chakra denotes illusions, taking the unreal as real, not at all worrying about the ultimate reality. And if you cross all these 6 steps, further avidya and ajnana are the 2 steps to be crossed. Avidya and maya. Avidya and maya are the 2 terms denoting the same thing. Avidya word is used as far as the individual is concerned. Maya word is used as far as the collective concern. So in collectively Maya plays, and in the individual avidya plays. Once these 2 steps, 6 plus 2, 8 steps are crossed, again the truth, which is called the relative truth, is obtained. That is in the 9th level. And to cross that relative truth, further your Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana have to be taken up. And finally, in the 10th center, Brahmajnana is realized. So this Navaratri indicates these 9 steps. Once these 9 avaranas are crossed over, as we see in Sri Yantra, Trailokya Mohana Chakra, Sarvasha Paripurana Chakra, Sarva Samkshopana Chakra, Sarva Subhakya Chakra, Sarvartha Sadhaka Chakra. Like this, 9 chakras are crossed. Then finally, the Vajra Chakra, 10th chakra, is arrived. So we have to cross 9 steps. So that is indicated very well by Shakta Sampradaya. As Navaratri, Devi fights with demons. So those demons are the forms of Ajnana. And these Ajnana, Avidya are crossed over. You will attain Jnana. Jnanam eva sadhanam. Moksham sadhyam. Through Jnana sadhana, the sadhya moksha is obtained. Out of the 4 purusharthas, dharma, artha, kama, moksha, mokshameva purushartha. All other 3 purusharthas are supportive purusharthas, and mokshameva purushartha. 4th purushartha is the only one purushartha of human life to attain or obtain. So this Navaratri is not only devotional, but also it gives a knowledge. It is very difficult to go to Jnana Yoga directly. It is very difficult to go to the level of realization directly. Because this idea of dualism which we have is time immemorial. Millions of millions births, we are like this only. Millions of millions births, we are like this only. We think externally. Why do I suffer? Why I am successful? When success comes, I claim it is because of me. It is because of my knowledge. It is because of my talents. I am successful today. When failures come, we claim it is because of him or it is because of her. We find the third person to make a reason for our failure. Always our thoughts go outside. We don't think that I am the reason for my success as well as failure. My karma is the reason for my success and failure. We don't think. Because this type of thinking is there within us from time immemorial, millions of million births. It is there already, it is there. So how to eradicate suddenly in this birth, it is very difficult. Immediately I cannot eradicate this idea. What is real? This earth is real. My body is eternal. My manas, buddhi, chitta, ahankara is eternal. This concept we will never change, which is erroneous, which is the wrong knowledge. And this is what called as avidya. This is what called as avidya. Avidya is wrong knowledge, wrong idea. Ignorance means which I don't know. But avidya means which I know wrongly. So what I have to do to eradicate this wrong idea? First, Ishvara Padam. The first step is to catch hold of Ishvara Padam. Once this Ishvara Padam means Ishvara Padam is obtained, and it will lead to Tat Padam. First Padam should be obtained, and that Padam will lead to Padam, which is Tat Padam. Once that Padartha is understood, then that is it. Finally, we will realize our true nature. The true nature is moksha. Moksha sthiti is true nature. Moksha is not a thing to be obtained. Moksha is to understand that I am already in moksham. Praptasya prapti iti. It is not apraptasya prapti, praptasya prapti. So this jnanam cannot be obtained directly by Shravanam, Manam, Nididhyasa. To make a person adhikari, many things are required. Like when you sow some seeds. When you sow some seeds, it needs a lot of preparation of land, fertilizers, certain preparatory procedures are all required to make the land pakwa, to make the land eligible. Like that, before sowing the seeds of Mahavakyas, Guru expects adhikaritvam from the Shishya. Shishya has to become an adhikari. For that, he has to practice Bhakti Yoga. When Bhakti Yoga is adopted, it is the beginning of cultivation of ego, submission, surrender. Surrender to Ishvara. Seeing everything as Ishvara. Bhakti Yoga begins. Once Bhakti is arrived, when you understand everything is Ishvara, my karma is also Ishvara. I do karma as Ishvararpanam. Whatever I get, I accept as Ishvara Prasadam. Is called Karma Yoga. And for further cultivation, we have to go to Dhyana Yoga. And these three paths will lead to Jnana Yoga, which is the mainstream. Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, these three things connect with the final destination, Jnanam, Jnana Yoga. So while during this journey, while we are proceeding with this journey, during this journey we come across Dhyana Yoga. This Dhyana Yoga has two aspects. One is to make the Chitta Shuddhi, purification of mind. For that, you need yoga with niyama, yama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, and samadhyana and samadhi. You need these yogic practices for Chitta Shuddhi. Then Laya Yoga, Laya Dhyana. Laya Dhyana is to make your mind stable, because the nature of mind itself is oscillation. Nature of mind itself is oscillation. Doubt, samshaya. So to remove these negative aspects, we need Laya Yoga. Laya Yoga is to meditate upon one thing and to be stable on one thought. It's called Laya Yoga. Besides this, one more step is there, the third step, because it is contemplative meditation. Nididhyasana dhyana, which we cannot call as dhyana because we are fully aware. If you have understood dhyana as laya dhyana, then this will be under question. People will accept when I forget myself, that is dhyana. Swamiji, I meditated for 9 hours, I don't know where I am. I was in deep meditations. But here you are aware. You are logically thinking with guided thought process. Guided thought process. Who guides you? The Guru guides you. Your Guru guides you for a particular logical thinking. That is called contemplative meditation. So using all this as a mixture, we formulate a procedure called upasana. It is an advanced stage from bhakti. Bhakti is nothing but praising Lord and requesting Lord to give some benefits and protection. Loving Ishvara. Love towards Ishvara. That is bhakti. It can be Guru Bhakti, it can be Matru Bhakti, it can be Daiva Bhakti. And here Upasana is little advanced. The equivalent, another synonym for Upasana is Varivasya. Varivasya means Upasana. Varivasya Shabda, Akaranta Strilinga, Varivasya Shabda. Upasanayaha Rahasyam, the secret of Upasana. Varivasyayaha Rahasyam, the secret of Upasana. What Upasana this is? Sri Vidya Upasana. Upasana means a common word for praising a particular deity. Devi Upasana means praising the goddess, mother goddess. Vishnu Upasana means praising praising Mahavishnu. This is called Upasana. So Vari Vasya is nothing but Upasana. And Rahasya. Rahasya means a little known, less known idea. It's called Rahasya. If everybody knows, that is not Rahasya. If you and me knows, or otherwise if I alone know, that is called Rahasya. So we have understood the meaning of these two words. Vari Vasya Rahasya. The Rahasya, the secret of Upasana. Why it should be secret? Because it is something like a double-edged blade. A proper adhikari is allowed to know this Rahasya. Only a proper adhikari is allowed to know this secret. What secret? A path which leads to moksha. A way which leads to moksha. A way which announces, which declares that already you are in moksha. That is the Rahasya. Whatever you search is not in heaven. Whatever you are in search is not in Kailash. It is within you. So that is the secret. And there are many, many more procedures, techniques to obtain this. So this topic, Vari Vasya Rahasya, is going to deal with the secret of Sri Vidya Upasana. Sri Vidya Upasana is based on a particular Panchadashakshari mantra, all of you know. I hope those who have got initiation in Panchadashakshari mantra are only here in this Sabha. So you all know what is Panchadashakshari mantra, Panchadasha Akshari mantra, and that is the core of Sri Vidya Upasana. The Nama Rupa Shabda Artha comprise the Upasana. Nama is the name of the Devi Lalita. Rupa is Matru Rupa, a form of mother. Shabda is Panchadashakshari mantra Shabda. And what is the Artha? That is our fourth target. Four things I have told. Nama, Rupa, Shabda, Artha. What is the Nama? The Nama is Lalita. Usually, we will not utter in our Indian culture, we will not utter even our elders' names. We will call them with all respect. So we call as Amma. We should not often we should not often tell, even utter the name of Mother Lalita. It has got that much energy. So we will hereinafter use Amma or Devi. So the Nama is Lalita Devi. Rupa is the Matru Rupa, a form of a mother. Matru Rupa. And what is the Shabda in this Upasana? In this Upasana, in this Vari Vasya, the Shabda is Panchadashakshari Shabda. Ka ye la hrim, asa ka ha la hrim, Sakala Hrim. The three kutas. Vagbhava Kuta, Kama Kuta, Shakti Kuta. I am little rushing because all of you know very well all these things we have spoken many times. And directly I will open the text shortly. So this is the introduction. From Bhakti Yoga, we came to Karma Yoga, and Karma Yoga, we have landed at Dhyana Yoga in view of obtaining Jnana. Jnanam cannot be called as yoga. Because it is apraptasya prapti. Because it is praptasya prapti. Because it is praptasya prapti, Jnanam cannot be called as yoga. It is in practice. Calling Jnana also yoga. Like considering Turiyam also as Jagrada Swapna Shushupti, Avastha. Turiyam is not an Avastha. Avastha Trayam iti nama. There is no Avastha Chaturtha. Avastha Trayam eva. Fourth one is not an Avastha like that. The fourth one is not an yoga, which is Praptasya Prapti. Okay. Now, our aim is to understand Artha. Artha is knowledge, Vidya. Knowing the Artha leads to moksha. If I give a Shabda, and if you don't know the meaning of it, what is this? That is why word and meaning are very, very important. Word without meaning is useless. Meaning which is not expressed through word is waste. It's not useful. So these two things cannot get separated. That is why these two things are told as Shiva Shakti. These two things cannot get separated. Vagartha viva samprukto vagartha pratipattaye jagatah pitarau vande parvati parameshwarau. Vagartha viva. Vak artha iva. Vak and artha cannot get separated. Samprukto. They are always united. Like that Vagartha Pratipattaye Jagatah Pitaro Vande. I worship Aham Vande. Uttama Purusha Ekavachana. Aham Vande. I worship Shiva and Shakti. Parvati Parameshwaro. As one. Those two cannot separate it. That is why they are called as one. Ekam eva. Like that, these two cannot be separated because there is no second Advitam. You know, you are telling Ishvara is there, Maya is there. Two things are there. Maya, word itself means that which doesn't exist. We speak about it. But Anirvachiyam Maya, which cannot be expressed by words. That is why the name itself says which doesn't exist. And for that non-existence also, Ishvara is the base. Ishvara is the fundamental principle. So to understand this, we need Artha Jnana, knowledge about Artha. So we know what is the Nama, name. We know what is the Rupa, the form, name and form, which is also Anityam, because they are not stable without the Shabda, and these three are not meaningful without Artha. So what is the fundamental principle here? Nama Rupa Shabda Artha. Artha is the fundamental principle which is based on Vidya. If you have knowledge of Artha, you can understand the meaning of the Shabda and you can understand which is expressed in name and form. So, Artha Jnana is essential. That is why Bhaskara Raya dedicates the Dvitiyamsha part, the second part of Vari Vasya Rahasyam, to explain Panchadasha Artha. 15 Arthas are explained by Bhaskara Raya for the mantra Kaya Elagrim, Hasaka Elagrim, Sakala Elagrim. How many Arthas? 15 meanings. Those 15 meanings we are going to study. You know, Kaya Elagrim, Hasaka Elagrim, Sakala Elagrim is a Shabda. We make some Shabda. Using our pronunciating ability, we make a sound. But we know it indicates the Nama Rupa. These three kutas are indicating Devi. You know, the head to neck part is Vagbhava Kuta, neck to hip part is called Kama Kuta, and below that Shakti Kuta. And these three are designated to these three lines of this mantra, Kaya Elagrim, Asaka Elagrim, Sakala Elagrim. And further it will be equated to Jnanam. How it is going to happen, Bhaskaraya is going to explain in this text. Now I take you to the text. The Dvitiyamsha. Dvitiyamsha. Dvitiyomshaha. The Prathama Shloka. I hope all of you can see in the screen. Na arthajnana vihinam shabdasya ucharanam phalati. Na arthajnana vihinam shabdasya ucharanam phalati. Basmani vanni vihine na prakshiptam havihi jvalati. Havir jvalati is sandhi, visarga sandhi. Havir jvalati, havihi jvalati. What is the meaning? Arthajnana vihinam. The beginning letter of this adhyaya is na. But actually, in Anvaya, in prose form, it will go to the next step. Arthajnana vihinam shabdasya ucharanam na palati. Iti Anvaya. Arthajnana vihinam shabdasya ucharanam na palati. Now you will understand the meaning. You understand? Na arthajnana vihinam. You will not get any meaning. Vihinam itself is a negation. If you put again na, it will not give meaning. So you have to read like this. Arthajnana vihinam shabdasya ucharanam na palati. Without knowing the meaning, shabdasya ucharanam. Arthajnana vihinam means without knowing the meaning. Shabdasya ucharanam. Mere shabda, chanting of mere shabda is na palati, of no use. And he gives one udharana, one drishtanta Sri Bhaskaraya brings. Basmani, adhikarane saptami. Basmani prakshiptam, kship to throw. Prapurva kship dhatu. Prakshiptam. Kutra vanni vihine. Basmani. Vanni Vihinam means the ash. If you put something in ash, will it burn? It will never burn. Vanni Vihine means in the basma, in the ash. Vanni Vihine Basmini. Basma means ash. Vanni Vihine means ash which doesn't have fire. Ash which doesn't have fire. In that, havihi. Havihi means boiled cooked rice, which we use in Homa. Havis. It is called havis. Havihi najvalati. It will never give flames. If you put havis in the ash which has no fire, will it burn? Like that, if you chant the Shabda without knowing the meaning, it is useless. That is the first warning Bhagavan Bhaskaraya gives. So from this, what do we understand? Without knowing the Shabda, the meaning of the Shabda, if you chant, what will be the result? Toothache. Only toothache will be the result. Then you have to put some balm. Without that, nothing is obtained. So how important knowing the Shabda? You may ask a question. So it means that all the people who makes Shabda know the Artha? I am not sure. In Vedic chanting, at the Bhaladarsha, they will never tell the Artha. The Gurus will never tell the Artha. They will teach you only the Shabda. What is Udata, what is Svarita, what is Anudata, only they will speak about. They will never teach Artha. So after studying 8 years, if the person discontinues, he will come out of the school, Gurukulam, only with Shabda Jnanam, not with Artha Jnanam. For Artha Jnanam, again he has to study for 6 years. So once 14 years of Veda Adhyayanam is completed, they will come out with Artha Jnana. Nowadays there is no 14 years course. If I announce a course for 14 years, who will join? So this is a fast life system. We want everything fast. Somebody may not join in this course. They will ask, can you give the pen drive, Swamiji? Can you give all the classes in a pen drive? Like that they will ask. Why to spend 1 hour for 10 days? If we get pen drive, it means I have got the knowledge. You cannot insert the pen drive here in the head. You have to study the Artha. Artha Jnana Vihinam Shabdasya Ucharanam Na Palati. Vanni Vihine Basmani Prakshiptam Na Jvalati. The first shloka is over. The second shloka, which is very famous and which is very interesting, is this. Artham ajananam nanavida shabdamatra patavatam. Nanavida shabdamatra patavatam. Artham ajanana upameyaha chakrivan malayaja bharasya vodaiva. Malayaja bharasya vodaiva. The utterance of sound without knowledge of the true import bears no fruit, even as the offering thrown over ashes in the absence of the fire does not burst into flame. Those who are merely reciting the different sounds without a knowledge of their meaning may be compared to the donkey carrying a load of sandalwood grown in the Malaya mountains. In the Malaya mountains. Malayaja Bharasya Vodaiva. A donkey is carrying lot of bundles of sandal and it doesn't know what it bears. What is the use of sandal for a donkey? So, a person who doesn't know the meaning is compared to what? Donkey. So, now you are pushed towards knowing the Artha. Bhaskaraya triggers you. You must know the meaning. In the next shloka, Purushartha Nichidbihi Purushaihi Arthaha Parigneyaha. Purushaihi Arthaha Parigneyaha. Arthan Adarabhajam Naivartaha Prat Utanartaha Prati Utanartaha Purushartha Nichidbihi. So Purushartha Nichidam eva, the goal of human life. By those men who are in the quest of the goals of human desires, Purusharthas should be comprehended the meaning of the mantra. If you are really interested in obtaining the goals of human life, which are Purusharthas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, you must know the Artha. Purushartha Nichidbihi. Tritiya Vibhakti. Purushartha Nichidbihi. The people, Bahuvachanam. Purushartha Nichidbihi Bahuvachanam. The people who are desirous of knowing obtaining the Purusharthas are called Purushartha Nichidaha. Nichitau Nichidaha. Purushaihi Arthaha. Parigneyaha. They should know the meaning of the mantras. To those who ignore the meanings, there is no attainment of their desire. What is the attainment of desire here? Purushartha. Arthaha. On the contrary, such ignoring leads to ruin also. Prati utanartaha. Anartaha. Prati uta anartaha. The artha is not known. Okay. But it will give you anartha also. That is the problem. If you don't know the artha, it doesn't matter. But even if you don't know artha, it is okay, but you cannot obtain Purushartha means it is okay. But here another warning comes. What is that? If you don't know the artha and still you are trying for Purusharthas, you don't know the artha, but even then you are trying for Purusharthas, then it will become anartha. On the contrary, it will ruin the person. So these three shlokas are meant for today's class. And these three shlokas compel the Upasaka to know the artha. You know nama, you know rupa, you know shabda, you know meaning. Okay, Guruji, I have understood. What are the meanings to be understood? Not one meaning or two meaning. There are 15 meanings to be understood, which we will deal tomorrow. I hope you have understood the importance of knowing the artha. The opening shlokas, three shlokas of the Dvityamsha, the second part of Vasya Rahasyam, compels for the understanding of meaning. Here, our Lakshya, our Vivaksha is to understand the meaning of inner meaning of the true absolute meaning, not in the surface meaning, the deeper meaning of Panchadashakshari mantra. There are 15 headings in this lesson, which we will do tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you. Thank you.
Swamiji.
Welcome.
Thank you, Swamiji.
It's a very short notice. Even I gave a short notice. You all joined today. Thank you for joining today within this short notice. I will be repeating tomorrow also. So make others also to join. Make use of these sessions. And this comes as the order of Devi to celebrate this Navaratri festival with Vari Vasya Rahasyam, which is long awaited. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, Swamiji.
And this recording will be telecasted today 8 p.m. Thank you.